Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the beginning of another week. Hopefully, your weekend was enjoyable. On Friday, we were looking at how the Cold War came to an end. We're going to finish up looking at that today in the assignment called End of Cold War Day 2. So, we'll be looking at it as I just went over. And as always, the academic integrity expectations for all assignments, unless stipulated otherwise by your teacher, your response must be in your own words. Even when permitted to collaborate with others, appropriate citation must be used for all information gathered from other sources for this assignment. The specific expectations are as follows. Open resources, meaning you can make use of your own notes and other information that you've compiled, but not other people. This is an individual assignment. As such, plagiarism includes having the same work as another student. All right, so I want to draw our attention to that. And your response must be in your own words. All right. So we're going to be looking at today in the second part of the end of the Cold War. So it is now 1989, and we're going to be looking at the Soviet republics declare independence and the end of the Soviet Union. So in this map, one is Russia, and these other states that are numbered here are the different Soviet republics that are a part of that. All these together is what makes the Soviet Union. Hence, Russia is different from the Soviet Union. And so look at the reading. Most of these questions are pretty straightforward. Remember, Gorbachev is the guy that we met on Friday. He has that really big birthmark on his forehead. He's the one who comes up with a glasnost and perestroika. Remember, glasnost is meaning openness, and perestroika is rebuilding of the economy and political structures. All right. Then we move on to this group of questions 5 through 8. Now, it will be helpful to go back to the end of the Cold War Day 1 assignment. Here, this link brings you to the original, but you have access to your copy as well where you enter the question. So note that, the original, obviously, the questions will be blank. So question 1 is how did Mikhail Gorbachev contribute to the fall of communism in the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe? So we're looking for specific actions that he took. All right. 6, what events marked the end of the Soviet Union? So events is plural, so make sure you give multiple answers. 7, how do you predict the collapse of the Soviet Union would impact other communist nations outside of Europe? So you cannot use a European nation like Poland or East Germany or France. Well, France is not a good example because it's not a communist nation, but Poland and East Germany would not be examples. And 8, how do you predict the collapse of the Soviet Union would impact the United States? Explain. So none of these questions here can be answered in a simple one word. You need to take time to explain. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email. Otherwise, best of luck, and I hope all is well.